Freeport has recently welcomed a new addition to their spring activity roster. Journalism is an IHSA activity consisting of sectionals and state. Today we are with an advisor of that club, Miss Kleindell. So I am here with Miss Kleindell, one of the advisors of journalism at Freeport. She's also an English teacher and broadcasting teacher, which focuses on PPN. So, Miss Kleindell, what is journalism at Freeport?
So it's a new program that we just enrolled in, I guess, this year. So Ms. Kurtz and I went to a journalism educators conference down in Central Illinois this fall, and we found out that every year journalism students get to compete for in the IHSA, just like how they would for sports and everything. And so we decided to go for it this year after being kind of encouraged / forced by the Galena High School advisor. So we're giving it a shot this year. We have students this year participating in TV news, copy editing, editorial writing, feature writing, and news writing from my class, and then a couple other yearbook related stuff from Mrs. Kurtz's class.
And who started journalism?
Really Mrs. Kurtz. She kind of sat in on a meeting kind of willy-nilly where they were all honestly fighting about whether or not our sectional should be virtual or in person, and she learned that this was a thing that people did, and it kind of just grew from there. We were committed to it.
And when can students join this activity?
So we drew from students who are in broadcasting, yearbook, and Mr. Smith's cinematography class, because we were going to have a photography student. Mm-hmm. And we just basically kind of asked students if they would want to do it. Since this is our first year, we kind of picked just a select group of people that we think would have a good shot at making it down to state, that we thought were really reliable, and that we're just generally doing well in our classes. But next year it'll probably be open up to anyone in all of our classes. But we just kind of have a trial run going now to just see what it's all about.
And what is the purpose of the activity? What can Freeport positively gain from having this activity a part of the spring roster?
Well, hopefully we can positively gain a state qualifier.
Oh yeah, that's always a dream, right?
So hopefully we can get that. We need to get top 3 in the sectional. I just got the numbers, and it's not impossible. We need to be in the upper half of our sectional, which I think we can do. So there's that, but I also think that it just gets students exposure to journalism practices, whether it's writing, editing, photography, whatever that may be. It's kind of a real world connection, I guess, to it. And it's something where, I don't know, you like to know that you're better than all the other schools around you.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, of course. Bragging rights.
Yeah, it's a little ego boost.
Oh, yeah. And let's say a student doesn't necessarily want to pursue a path in journalism or broadcasting. What can they hope to gain when it comes to different applicable skills to other careers?
Writing, video editing. I think writing's the big one. I think that students underestimate how much writing you actually do in the adult world.
Oh, yeah.
And that is a big piece of most jobs. Whether you're never writing a 5-paragraph essay, but you are writing like how journalists have to write: short, concise, informational, and straight to the point. So I think that skill is awesome. And then I think that a lot of people, whether or not they're going to make it for their career, are just generally interested in learning how to edit videos and take good photos. I think many students are just interested in editing photos, learning how to edit videos. I think it's a nice little passion project for a lot of students, and it's a good skill to have. It's a cool skill to have. It sets you apart in a lot of careers. Think real estate, if you knew how to operate a camera and edit a video, fly a drone, agricultural, there are tons of different careers where video editing, video producing sets you apart from the crowd.
And to all interested students in this activity, what would you say to encourage them?
Give it a shot. I don't know. I know when kids hear writing, they're very intimidated by it, but it's not as challenging as it seems. It's very different from any style of writing that you do in class, and I think that's scary, but it's also fun and a good challenge for kids to take on.
It's not like British literature or anything. It's pretty straight to the point writing.
Exactly.
Not mundane writing. Is there any closing statement you'd like to make?
I don't know. We have sectionals tomorrow. I hope that we do well. I don't know.
Well, good luck at sectionals.
Yeah, thanks.